Hello everybody in Connecticut, David here, and I wanted to show you my strawberry patch. Over here, let me see if my finger comes into play, here we go. This here is a rhododendron, small one. And here is I should say season-round strawberry bush. It's not the normal June strawberry bush. All the rest are June strawberry bushes. So as you can see, I've got a red one right there. I got another red one right there. And I got another one coming out. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's over here in the front. Right there. So, anyway, this is my strawberry patch. And then back here behind them, I've got, right here, I've got some tomato plants along the edge here. So, we'll see how they grow. I mean, it's just experimental here because it's right up against the side of the house. But we'll see how these grow this year. I might not put them there at all next year. That's one garden. And then if we walk over this way, we have the bigger garden. And I'm doing this mostly for documentation, I'll say. So that next year I can refer back to this and decide how I want or what I want to grow, given how it grows this year. Let's see, here, right up in front here, we got some tomatoes all along the edge here. We got some peppers. And up here are the radishes, lots and lots of radishes. More pepper plants. This is basil, these two are basil. This is a big pepper plant, I have big peppers on there already. That was more mature from the greenhouse. And over here I've got I got two bumps here, these are mounds. And that's a little bit of thunder right there. These are cucumbers. They're just starting to come up. I planted those about a week ago. And then more tomato plants here. I'm just trying a variety because I've got tomato plants over here as well. But I want to know like what part of the sun it likes the most, so I've spread them around. And as you see, all this is corn. I've got 5 rows of corn. It's coming up quite well actually. Some of these are in sets of, excuse me, I just got bit by a bug. Some of these are sets of 2 or 3 per hole. I haven't trimmed them yet. I am waiting for them to get into stage 4 before I do that to see which one's the strongest. That's what you do is you wait to see which ones come up the strongest, then you cut the weakest ones from the hole. And over here we have lettuce. And then on this row right here we have green beans, and they're coming up crazy. I planted those green beans the same time I planted these cucumbers. You see how small the cucumbers are. And this one hasn't even come up yet. But these guys are growing like mad. This reminds me of Gaylorsville, where we planted those green beans and they just went wild. We had so many we didn't know what to do with them. What I'm hoping from this garden here, especially from the corn, is that I can have community corn. And when it's ready to be harvested, anybody in my neighborhood come over and pick it themselves and, you know, take it home and eat it. I have a couple of dead tomato plants. They didn't make it. We had a mild frost, and those two just didn't make it. So I threw them in as fertilizer. These little channels here, as you can see, between the corns, are to get the roots of the corn to go deeper, rather than keeping them at the top. So that's my garden over here. Right behind over here, we had some herbs. I just transplanted those recently as well. That was last week. So I just wanted to spread them out. I also have some on the porch. Let me get over here. I have some, let's see, I got rosemary. This is a small, I believe this is cilantro. I have basil here. Again, I'm testing basil to see. I have it on here because it's underneath the little porch here because we just had a major thunderstorm. But I have basil here as well, and I'm keeping this in the pot to see which one grows better, whether in the garden or in the pot. And I've got this one, these two here I believe are parsley. So, and that's pretty much all I have this year. I didn't go, my friends are doing zucchini and squash and all that other kind of stuff. So I've passed on doing that because they're going to be more than willing to get rid of some of that. But anyway, that's the garden of the Deboy Maloney family. And my rhododendron is coming out very nicely. This year is very, very pretty. It's not quite full blossom. Probably like another, of course when we're in New York, that's probably going to be in full blossom. So, that's it. That's my garden. And, again, this is more for documentation, and we'll see how this goes this year, and then I will pursue next year according to how it grew this year. But this one strawberry plant is going to be amazing. I'm expecting probably around 30 to 50 strawberries from this one plant. And let's see here. This one right there is going to give me about 17 to 20. That's a June plant. So you can see they're starting to change already. And I'm getting pretty excited because they look really yummy. But I have to wait. That's all. And I will talk to you when we see you in New York.